Interactive kind of a session. Instead of silently watching, please be interactive. So before I start the program, let me share my profile. I'm not sure how many of you are aware about my profile. Okay, this is my LinkedIn profile. As you can see, I have nearly 20 years of 25 years of experience working in global organization, starting from Bosch, based in India, Bangalore, and other parts of India. Then I moved to a company called ZF. It's based in Chennai and other locations, where I was heading as a logistic head. Then moved to Vestion. There I was working, heading the supply chain as a general manager, material planning and logistic. Finally, I was into one more organization known as BISE as head of supply chain for nearly 6 years. Now you can see last 8 years I have been on my own with my own organization called Thoughtware Training Private Limited with a logo name Expert SEM. As far as my certification is concerned, you can see in my profile, I have all the four certification from Apics, CTSC, CPIM, CLTD, and CSCP valid for next 5 years. Okay. Apart from this, I also have other certification like PMP, Six Sigma, Black Belt, SIPS kind of certification. Okay. Those who are not connected with me, you are always welcome to connect with me. Okay. Let me now go to the main aspects of Apex requirement. Let me check whether any more is willing to join. No, so for you, the benefit of Apex certification, you are looking from the job perspective. Okay, ultimately, whatever you are trying to upskill yourself should be based on how any of the study or upskilling or certification is going to assist you in getting a job. So many of the my program I start with such kind of digging into the job market. For example, here indeed this is a current live job search. I have put the search word as a pix and find the job. You can see roughly hundreds of job is coming. So possibly, if you have this kind of certification, your weightage or the coverage is going to increase. So let us go into some of this job. Let us see what kind of companies are looking for this certification. The first one, I'm really surprised. It is called Orle's Fine Baking Food Product Manufacturing Company, maybe a bakery, as simple as a bakery. And I am also surprised to see the salary level. They are talking maximum 35,000 a month, which may translate to 4.5 lakhs annual CTC. But the strange thing is, they are looking for certification from Apex. Okay, let me highlight here. As you can see, a bakery kind of a manufacturing environment. They are looking for certification like Apex CSCP. It is a strange, but it is true. Now let us move on to other certification companies. You can see the Bosch is one such company, and the title for this program is Associate Pre-Sales Supply Chain SME, and you can see here all these certifications are related to Apex. Okay, CSCP, CPAM, SCORP. Actually, now such certification is not existing because it has become redundant 2 years back. But still, some of the company they just copy paste. and I am not going through other skills required to apply to this job. This is one of the skill required to apply for this kind of a job. Okay. Now, let me go to the next job description. It talks about buyer, and the company name is Amtech, and possibly we will see what kind of certification they are looking. Here, you can see Apics is mentioned here. Of course, there are other certification. When you are a buyer, there is a choice that you can take SIPS or CPM. Okay, SIPS is a UK accreditation authority, but it is a long-term program, and CPM is from ISM Institute. Of course, that old format is not existing, but still, you can see many of the companies, they are using the old copy-paste technique. So this is with respect to Amtech. Let me go to the next job profile, demand planner. The company name is 3M, well-known company. And let us see the qualification. Candidates with Apics certification. Some of the organization, they don't specify CSCP, CPAM, but they value any certificate from ASCM or Apics. As you know, ASCM is the new name, but Apics is the old name. It doesn't matter. Let us see the next job profile. Management trainee, SEM planning. This is from the consulting company Genpact, and you can see the requirement. Of course, I am not highlighting other requirement. So you have to keep in mind, by only becoming Apex certified, you are not 100% eligible to get the job. Okay, but it's going to add weightage to your resume when you are applying for such kind of a job. Okay, let me go to the next job posting. Procurement executive, like first one we have seen a bakery manufacturing. Here also it looks something similar for a chocolate manufacturing. It is in Mohali, Punjab, but most surprising is not only high-end kind of a job they look for this certification. Now it is percolating down. You can see the job range, say salary range they are talking is at a much lower level. The reason why such companies are asking for such certification could be thousands of people apply for a job. So for them, it becomes a easy filtration to avoid unwanted candidates. So you can also see here Apics or SIPs, maybe procurement. Along with Apex, you may see some other certification, but when you have Apex, it is universal. Anywhere you can apply. Okay. The next one is from one more company, Vartuza, Senior Business Consultant. It doesn't even mention supply chain, but when you dig into it, you can see CSCP is preferred for this company. Let me go to the next profile, ANZ Senior TL Supply Chain. Sometime you don't understand what the title is meant for. Here they are talking about a company, BP, British Petroleum. That's a well-known company. And of course, here you can see the certification affix is mentioned very clear. Let me go to the next one, Accenture. All of you may know this company, consulting company. And of course, here one more mistake I can see is military service, which is applicable to US. As such, in India, there is no specific preference for military service. But most of the HR copy paste kind of a thing. And as such, the CPM certification, what they are mentioning is doesn't exist now. It is replaced by CPSM. Let me go to the final posting. Of course, I am opened 7 or 8 in that list. Apple, well-known organization, and now you can see Apix is a plus, and plus in the sense it is becoming mandatory nowadays. There is no option for you. Okay, so now we have seen the job requirement for various kinds of organization. It can be local, at small organization. Even they have set salary range of 20 to 35, and also the companies like Apple, 3M, they are also looking for such certification. The idea is that it is becoming one of the basic necessity when you are in a big crowd, when you want to get shortlisted for the interview. This kind of skill set will definitely help. Now let me go into the certification. In this image, you can see what kind of certification is suitable for you. Of course, this is a bit old because it doesn't include the latest certification CTSC, but CTSC may be on the top of it. Usually, supply chain works on this five category of domain knowledge. One is planning, second one is sourcing or procurement, third one is a conversion or making or manufacturing, production, all that. Then you have deliver and return. So normally CPAM is recommended for the candidates who want to dig into planning and inventory within the organization, where you will come across this plan, source, make. And if you are particular in logistic, warehousing and other kind of job profile, then CLTD may be recommended. Okay, CLTD deals with warehousing, transportation, logistic, international trade, all that. At the bottom, you can see CSCP. CSCP covers end-to-end supply chain management. And as such, if you are having 10 years plus experience, I would naturally suggest you to go for CSCP. And many 80% of the people, they take the CSCP certification. Now, with respect to each of the certification, let us go through. Of course, those attendees, any of you want any of this material, you can always ping to me or our team so that you get this document. Of course, this is a latest one, Apics certification. It gives the latest four certification,
Excuse
CPIM.
me, excuse me, sir. Excuse
Yes,
me, sir. The
yes, Krishna.
presentation is not visible. Your profile only is getting visible, sir.
One second. Thanks for informing.
Yeah.
Let me share.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
That's good. I was showing you earlier this image. You saw this image earlier?
No, sir. No. Previously, it was viewed only your LinkedIn profile only, sir.
Okay. So open. Now we are able to see this sharing. Is it fine?
Yes, sir.
So here I was explaining just few minutes back. CPAM is for planning, sourcing, and making within the organization, whereas CLTD is for logistic, distribution, transportation, like that. Whereas CSCP is for end-to-end supply chain management. And those of you having, say, 5+ years experience, they can directly go to CSCP because it covers end-to-end supply chain management. Okay. Coming to the other topics, now you are able to see the news screen, Apics certification and ASCM certificate comparison chart. Are you able to see
Yes,
this?
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, good. Now, this chart gives you a good comparison among all the current latest certification. You know, there was earlier certification called Scorpi. Now that has been replaced with a new certification called CTSC. So let us see, as far as program overview is concerned, CPM, as I told you, it is for entry level people and also who want to go in depth into planning and inventory management, especially in manufacturing environment. So if you are new to supply chain, or even if you are a senior person, if you want to dig into deep into supply chain, then CPAM is preferred. And this is also one of the toughest exam. The pass percentage is much lower compared to other certification. So you can see supply chain operation areas more suited for designation could be the people in planning, production, inventory management, operation, supply chain management, procurement, material management, purchasing, all this kind of titles can use CPAM. Okay. Second certification is CSCP. As I told, it focuses end-to-end supply chain management. Okay. Starting from demand management till the logistic distribution, and the focus areas, maybe here you can see supply chain design, supplier management, transportation, supply chain management, distribution channel, 3PL, customer management. So if you are in a mid-level or senior level, directly you can go for CSCP certification. Coming to CLTD, it is mainly focusing on logistic, warehousing, distribution. I suggest this certification for those of you in the initial less than 5 years experience, and you want to have a clear domain knowledge in logistic. You can go for CLTD. Okay, maybe the type of positions who take up this certification could be logistic, transportation, government, military, which applies to US, not in India, distribution channel, consulting, 3PL, 4PL, all that. Now, the latest one is called CTSC, Certified in Transformation in Supply Chain Management. Okay, it focuses on best practice, knowledge, skills, and ability to initiate and enact a supply chain transformation. The program leverages components of globally recognized industry standard, including SCAR, Enterprise Standard for Sustainability, and Digital Capability Model as tools for forecasting with supply chain transformation. This is mostly for excellence, supply chain excellence or transformation. Also, how you can apply the digitalization in supply chain. Though title looks very attractive, it is focusing on supply chain, and I expect the candidate should have a deep knowledge in supply chain to take up CTSC certification, though there is no such basic requirement. Okay, but my suggestion is those who want to go to for CTSC, if you are having a very in-depth knowledge, it is fine. Otherwise, if you have to take any other Apics certification before you jump into CTSC, because it's much higher level certification. Also, it is evolving. This document also gives some more information, like how you can prepare for the examination. Maybe they provide you membership along with that. If you purchase the books, online books, offline books, and also test, mock test, all those are available. And as such, this is a objective type exam. There will be totally 150 questions. You can take it online either at a recognized center or from your home. And as such, there is no specific syllabus is available. Okay, they are giving the syllabus only for guidelines, and also their official material is only for guidelines. Okay, the content can be much different. The that is the one of the reason why the percentage of pass in such kind of application is much lower, because people automatically tend to auto prepare, self prepare, or take material available online. But the exam fees is very expensive, so they are also happy if you are preparing self prepare, because the second time, third time you are going to take this kind of examination, you need to pay the fees. Okay. Now, with respect to this certification, any questions do you have? I have stopped sharing so that we can have a better discussion on these certifications. Anyone, you have clarification, you can unmute and talk to me.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good
Thanks
evening.
for your detailed explanation about various certifications. I have a doubt
Yes.
about how much is the clearing candidate percentage for CSCP, sir?
CACP is slightly
Pass
better,
out
maybe
round.
30% in India.
Okay, that means that if they apply 100%, only 30% are getting passed out. Am I correct,
Yes,
sir?
yes, yes.
Okay.
You
Okay.
didn't
How
ask
much
me
could
the
be?
reason. You didn't ask me the reason.
Yeah, you can explain, sir. Reason. It will be very helpful for us.
Reason is self-study.
Self-study. Okay.
Self-study, taking whatever material available in the market, they do some preparation without guidance. That is one of
Mm.
the reason where the failure rate is high. Unlike if
Mm.
you take a US, most
Mm.
of the people attend the program, training program, take the training material, follow the guidance. So the pass percentage is much higher in US and Canada compared to the market in India. But
Mm.
unfortunately, only when they attempt the second time, then
Mm.
they make a decision. No, we need a guidance. Okay.
Mm. Okay, so understood, sir. So how about the pass out percentage when we apply through our this institute, sir?
Which institute?
This thousand trick. Someone has given me that invitation for me. Based on that only I was joined.
No,
That's why I'm curious
see,
about that.
I belong to that institute, Thoughtware Training
Mm.
or Expert
Yeah.
SCM. We do only one-to-one training. Okay, no group
Okay.
training. So the pass percentage is above 90%.
Okay, sir.
So
Thank you, sir. That's what my
the
questions. Thank you.
detail,
Thank you very much, sir.
details
Mm.
you can check with our executives. Yes. Anyone else?
Hello.
Yes, Mukesh.
Yeah. I just wanted to know if the any one person have the experience in more than 15 year in operation, that can also go for the CSCP or not.
Yes, as I was telling, anyone above 5+ years experience, CACP is suggested.
But
Okay,
I
because
don't
it covers end-to-end supply chain management. Yeah, Mukesh, you were asking something.
I don't have the much experience in supply chain management. I have the experience overall in the finance operation for more than 15 years.
Okay, finance operation, and you want to enter supply chain?
Yes.
Why?
I have the experience of procurement also because I did the more than 5 year in my organization procurement from 1,000 rupees to like almost 5 crore rupees. That I handle the procurement process, but I don't have the any much exposure in supply chain. So, but thinking that nowadays there is a lot of opportunities coming in supply chain. So I am want to go enter in this field.
So for you, still I suggest CACP.
Okay,
Okay, CPAM in depth into supply chain, but maybe some concepts may be technical.
okay,
So CSCP is fine, and also keep in mind CSCP is for mid and senior level people. It assumes that you already have some kind of supply chain knowledge, and it covers something from marketing, something from finance, something from HR overall operations management, including supply chain management.
okay.
Okay, and maybe with the guidance, it is easy to understand, even if you are from the finance background. That's fine.
What is the duration of this courses?
As such, these are all certification program. It's not a college program. Only guidance wise, I can say once people enroll for this kind of program, you have to complete within 3 to 4 months.
Okay.
And these are on-demand exam. You are ready, you can apply today, tomorrow you can take the exam.
Okay, okay,
And there are no colleges, so only private training else to pass. Okay. And
okay,
apart from the training, you should also have some hours, maybe 100 hours, 200 hours, depending on your current knowledge. You need to prepare with the guidance. That's what we
okay,
are there.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Yes. Anyone else? Kriba, I think you are there in our other programs. Yes, Krishna, you want to talk?
Yes, sir. Actually, the CSCP is like a open book questions, or it is based on some closed book or certain syllabus kind of thing is available, sir.
See, as such, it's not an open book question, but I guarantee even if open books are allowed, you may not be able to locate any questions or answer.
No, sir. I am not asking about the open book. It may be wrongly minted. I just asked the open syllabus, or like
It's a
it will be
open
some.
syllabus. It's a
Oh,
open syllabus.
it is a open syllabus.
Though,
Oh.
though there
Hmm.
are, for example, inventory management is an open
Hmm.
topic.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely, sir.
Though there are some books, some provide on some focus, maybe inventory accuracy, some people focus on inventory planning, then inventory optimization. So the topic can be anything.
Hmm. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Understood, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Yes, anyone else?
Yeah. Good evening, sir. I'm Kavita.
Yes, Kavita, yes.
Sir, I have over 15 years of experience in procurement. So I have completed my BE and MBA. So what certification do you suggest me, sir?
What kind of experience you have so far?
15 years in procurement in manufacturing industry.
Okay, do you specialize any commodity or is it a general procurement?
General procurement. I handle all kind of materials, raw material, indirect material, service contracts, everything, sir.
For you, Apics, once again, CSCP may be more suitable.
Okay.
For career growth,
CSPP.
for CSCP, Certified Supply
Okay.
Chain Professional.
Okay. Okay.
And as such, those of you in purchasing, for your career growth, don't keep focusing on only purchasing, because purchasing is one subdomain in the entire supply chain management.
Okay.
So for your future career growth, knowing other subdomains like supply planning, demand planning, or warehousing logistic will always help in your career growth. That is where I suggest mid or senior level people directly go to CSCP. That is always better.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Yes, it was a good opinion. Thank you, thank you.
Yes, anyone else?
Raman sir, this is Arik.
Yes, sorry.
Sir, the fees that we are paying for this examination, so will the examination be one time or like can we reappear?
If you want to make Americans rich, you can take any number of attempts.
Okay.
The first
And
one, yeah. See, first time the charge will be roughly around 1,500 US dollars. Maybe second time onwards, you will get for $500 or so, 450, $500. So I will send the document, whatever I was referring, I can send the document. You can reach out to our executive who are in touch so that you can go through the details.
Thank you, sir. And it will be one time test, right? For 3.5 hours.
Yes,
For the complete 8 modules.
Yes, see, totally 150 questions will be there. The duration is 3.5 hours. It is an online objective type of question. Either you can take in Pearson Woo centers, which is available in any city, or sometime you can also do it at home. But it all proctored. Proctored means it is camera should be always on, and maybe in the one of the document they say your pass score is between 300 to 350. These are all scaled score. Okay, and there are some pre-test questions. All this we can discuss when you enroll for any of the training. So understanding this pass percentage, all that requires some more additional information. In any case, if you are able to score 70 to 80% in our mock test, we provide guidance, training, and mock test. Mock test simulates the exam, like what you can see in the final exam. Similar things we provide in our mock test so that what kind of question can come, is the time 3.5 hours is sufficient? It's not direct reading the book and then taking the exam. Many of these are application oriented, especially they are based on manufacturing supply chain. So if you are already working in manufacturing, it may help you. CLTD may not be, that may be applicable in retail and distribution environment, but if you are looking for CPAM and CSCP, manufacturing background may be required, but you need not worry. If you are not from manufacturing background, if with the proper guidance, it should be fine.
Thank you so much.
Yes, any other questions?
Sir, currently, how much is the exam fees for a CPSC?
See, all this you can directly go to their site aacm.org, or I will send the manual, but the finally in their site, that is the final word, because the document may be prepared sometime back. Okay, I think the fees can be anywhere between 1,200 to 1,600, depending on what certification you are looking for. And CSCP is more expensive because most of the people take such exams.
Okay. Do we need to take any material from the? Is it only enough if we apply for the exam, and the material will be given by you? And is that correct?
See, we provide training, material, and mock test. Okay, maybe more detail you can discuss with our executive. I hope you are discussing with our executives.
Not yet, sir. I'll check with them.
Maybe they might have sent you invitation. Whoever sent the invitation, or if any of our executive is there, they can put their WhatsApp number. You can interact. So, except exam which you have to apply directly online, the other things are taken care by our organization, including training, mock test, and all the study material required there. Okay.
Okay. So if we go through those study materials which you provide, should be enough then.
That is more than sufficient, because using directly Apics study material, the understanding is a bit difficult. It is not made for Indian market. We don't have a formal education in supply chain. How many of us studied in colleges about supply chain? We learned in the work, but it's suitable for US, where they are having graduate diploma, everything they can start when they are after 12th standard. Here the situation is different. So reading their direct material is the last choice which I can suggest. So we will take you method in a sequential way, what to study first, second, third, then we prepare you for the final exam. Someone was asking the charges, all that. Maybe here we are not going to discuss about our charges. You can get in touch with our executives. Exam fees is available in AACM site, and whatever charge they are giving, including bundling, all that, it doesn't include training fees. Okay, and also the specialty of our training is we do only one-to-one training, because many of the other institute, they go for a group training, 5 people, 10 people, and a fixed time, and the pass percentage is very poor. So I am doing only one-to-one personalized training on a mutually convenient time, and that is the reason why the pass percentage is much higher compared to other institutes. And you can see my background with experience of 25 years heading the supply chain, born and brought up in supply chain. Okay. The methodology of training may be totally different compared to your other trainers. You can also see one of our executive given the WhatsApp number. You can always ping up and take all the information. Since it's a one-to-one training, I can guarantee you that our pass percentage are more than 90%. Gajendra Singh is asking, that's what I am explaining. Compared to our other institutes, ours is a one-to-one personalized training in a mutually convenient time, almost at the same price. Is that fine, Gajendra Singh? We don't do group or batch training. Normally, what happens if you take up any other institute, they put 10 to 20 people together with a different knowledge level and fixed time. You have to be available on that time. If you are missing, that's all gone. Maybe you will get a recorded version. Many a time this institute also doesn't tell who is the trainer. Okay, maybe a trainer is from non-manufacturing background. Okay, you may see some of the institute, they say they have 32 years experience and they are only in training. You can take my experience. I am born and brought up in supply chain, manufacturing supply chain. I was heading the supply chain. Yes, please.
Hello. Yeah.
Yes, Mukesh.
What growth we can expect after the completion of CSCP in if you think what in my perspective.
What is your background?
Background, as I told you that I am the finance operation. I have the experience in more than
Okay.
15 years of finance.
And you're in the job market
Yes.
and also trying to change your career.
Yes.
So at the beginning, you should not look for a very high jump. Okay.
Okay.
Now you should be happy even if you are able to get at the same level of salary in a better company.
No issue.
Maybe
No.
after 6 months, 1 year experience, then you can expect a much higher level as you forward.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
So as I think that right now I'm working in a 12 LPA. So if I'll complete my CSCP and within 6 months or 8 months, I can get the job at the similar level. And after 1 year experience, I can get the appreciation of
Bigger
more than
jump,
20%,
bigger jump,
30%.
bigger jump. We will guide you. See, I am also a mentor. I have recruited people for me. As I was heading the supply chain, I know what employers are looking, what
Yes.
kind of skill set is required from the candidate.
Okay.
Once again, Gajendra Singh, if you want, you can unmute and talk. Instead of putting in a chat, you can always talk.
Because if I'll go for the CSCP, I need to invest my time, I need to invest my money and effort. All the things will be required to complete the CSCP because CSCP is not a easy task.
Yes, definitely. Definitely.
Yeah.
If you want to upskill, change your job,
Yeah.
that is the
Yeah.
first step. I have shown you from the beginning. Hope you have seen all my job posting. I was going through various job posting.
Yes.
Okay. Even a bakery, chocolate manufacturer, who is paying a salary of 20 to 35,000. He has put in a site that he wants a candidate with a Apics certification.
Yes.
It was not so. If you go back 3 4 years back, the reason is a lot of competition for each of the job. Hundreds of people are applying. 500 candidates are applying. So the employer wants some filtration medium. They want a good candidate. So now it
Yes.
has become basic requirement. Unfortunately, in India, we don't want to spend money. Okay,
Yes.
this program may cost you 2.5 to 3 lakhs. We are ready
Yes.
to spend for our children. LKG now 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs is normal.
Yes.
We are
Yes.
ready to spend maybe in marriage or building housing, but we don't want to spend on ourselves.
Yes. You are right. You are right.
In future that will become basic requirement. This is how Americans do. Okay, the part of the salary maybe in entertainment, education, like that they put everywhere, and they are happy. They have a required skill set. Here we were thinking that our employer will do. Of course, they were doing before pandemic. I got a lot of sponsorship from many of the organization. After the pandemic, they have told no sponsorship. You put money from your pocket, because for them at the gate they have a lot of people who are certified waiting there. So now it has stopped. So for you, for your skill set, along with your other skill sets, you need to have this one more skill set to add weightage to your resume. Okay, you
Exactly.
have to invest money. You have
Yeah.
to invest time. It is not going to come free of cost.
Yeah. And we need to skill up, keep skill up yourself.
Yes, see, I have a candidate who is supposed to retire in 58 years. He is 54 years. He is doing certification. What kind of justification you can give?
It's a good thing.
See, one more thing all of you have to keep in mind, especially in the age group between to 35 to 45. Okay, lot of churning is happening. Yeah, the management experts, more productivity from the people. How do you show improvement? How do you save cost to the company? Okay, because they find the entry level people are doing better with a lower salary. So the survival of the people at the mid level is more challenging than ever.
Yes.
Yes, Gajendra Singh.
Yes, thank you, sir. I just want to ask you about your study material. As I understood, that Apex is also recommending or giving their own study material. Also on their website, that they are having like EPUBs and all, in which like they have the presentation sort of each and every module. So, are you using the same study material for training purpose, or do you
I
have your specific
I have
study material?
my own material and recommended material, which is much better compared to their material.
Okay. One more thing that I want to understand. I Somebody told me that Epics generally recommend or prefer to use their material, ASCM material, instead of relying on others. Because one of my friend actually who recently appeared for the CSCP but could not crack,
Yeah,
just because of
yes,
he was
because
relying
of he
on
might have
some.
he- because he was
Yes.
relying on Apex material.
Yes.
That's where I am telling Apex material is not for the candidates from India.
Okay.
Okay, we don't have a formal education in supply chain. Any of us, do we have studied supply chain in our graduate or postgraduate level?
No, I think
No.
there is a lot of colleges and universities who's providing the specialization in supply chain
It
management.
cannot be okay. In the recent time, many colleges has come, but their focus is on logistic. Though they
Yes.
saw talk about supply chain, their focus is on logistic. They don't teach you on demand management, nor forecasting, nor inventory management.
No, they have
Okay,
Sir,
that
the
management also in their syllabus. They have the warehouse management. All the things they have mentioned in their curriculum. If you will see,
warehouse management. That's what I am telling you. Logistic management, which is easy portion, which covers 30
yes.
to 40%, they cover. They don't talk about supply planning, material planning, inventory management. I can challenge. Get
Yes.
me any professor. I can challenge. They don't talk because these
uh,
people don't even have industrial experience.
in the last 1 year, 1 month, I have gone through the many universities and colleges syllabus in which I found that they are focusing on the logistic, inventory,
Yes,
warehouse, and
yes.
other thing, planning and strategy. All the things they have covered in their syllabus.
Inventory also, they focus on what inventory they have in the warehouse as a finished goods.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, in the manufacturing, our problem is with more with the raw material and WIP, not with the finished goods. For
The
me,
wo-
managing finished goods inventory is much easier compared to other inventory.
That is okay because you are talking about the inventory management. That is the practical issues. The practical issues will be faced by the student when he will go to in the real life. But in the college life, the whatever we are there teaching in the books, that is okay and that is sufficient. I think so. I am not expert of this.
That
You are, but
no,
you can
no,
understand me
no.
better.
I am telling you, such candidate when they apply for a supply chain job, they will directly jump into a frying pan. In fact, such colleges which provide such kind of MBA, do they provide placements?
Yes, they are providing the placement also.
And if they are providing in Reliance, GeoMart, or any other malls as a supervisor, why do you
No,
need
no,
MBA?
no, no, no. I don't think so. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to say you. Person who is completing the master in the relation supply chain, he will not be never accept the job in the as a supervisor in any mall.
But I know,
I think so. I think so.
no, you may think, but I am telling the reality. I
I
am
don't think
telling
this
the
is a reality with after the completion of the master,
okay,
anyone will
Mukesh,
accept the
we
job
will
in the.
discuss separately.
Yeah,
Others are waiting.
sure,
We are over time.
sure,
Yes, please.
sure.
Others, any other question? Gajendra, you were talking some more thing
Yeah, sorry, Gajendra. I interrupt you. You can please carry.
because time is over.
Yeah,
Mukesh, you are welcome to connect to me so that let us
yeah,
talk
sure,
to
sure,
each other.
sure, sure.
Yes, please. Others. What I am telling is we don't have a formal education. Whatever now colleges is providing, industry doesn't want. There is a big gap between what colleges are providing and what industries are wanting. I told you I am a recruiter. I have used to judge what this kind of education colleges are providing. They are not at all suitable for me. They cannot manage any of my process. Okay, but Apics material, whatever we were referring, is of high standard. Okay, there they assume that you have already studied something in your college worthful. Okay, what is worthful? Otherwise, it's of no use. Yes, Mohammed, you are trying to ask something.
Yeah, sir, I completely agree with you. I
Yes,
have continuous of experience in education. So I completely agree
your
with what you are.
your voice is breaking, Harif.
Yeah, sir, is it audible now?
Yes, it is better.
Yeah, sir, I completely agree of what you are saying because I'm in the industry for 17 years and I'm not into directly manufacturing, but I started my career in a manufacturing for 2 years. Then I moved to a project company and 15 years I'm in the project industry now.
Okay.
In the area. For me, CSCP will be the best, but currently I'm heading logistics in a project company, a solar project company for past 3 years. Before that, I was into completely procurement and I did some sourcing and inventory management as well. So CSCP will be the best option for me to
What is
like
your
get
total experience? Total number of
17
years of
years.
17, you can directly go to CSE.
Okay.
Okay, though CPM is better for some of the candidates, that is for the entry level. You need more time to spend time in preparation. I think those who are in mid of your career don't spend more time. Okay, for all of you, CSCP is fine. And as such, in the job portal, whatever I have shown, many companies they simply put Apex certification. They don't specify only this. But though some companies they ask for you, CSCP is fine.
Thank you so much.
So anyone else, or shall we conclude?
Some questions, but although I think you have already covered in this group all those questions, but unfortunately I got a call, so I could not able to understand
Yeah,
this.
quickly,
So,
Gajendra Singh.
can I connect with you impersonally, like on call as well?
Yes. Hope you are in
Okay.
touch with our executive.
Yes,
Please, they will make arrangement. They will correct.
sure, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
Yes, thank you for all your participation. If you have still doubt, we can have one-to-one discussion. And as you have seen, this has become a basic requirement for survival of supply chain profession. You may be in logistic, you may be in purchasing, or in the core supply chain. You need this kind of certification, but don't fall prey to other institute to putting in a big group, and you have to follow a systematic time using only Apics material, where chances of passing is very poor. Have a good evening. Bye, and let us see. Thank you. Thanks for attending.
Thank you very
Thank you,
much
sir.
for my discussion. Thank you. That hope we will discuss in person with you separately.
Yes, yes, please.
Thank you, Ramanji. Thank you.